Alrighty, welcome guys to the M Theory Mentorship Program. Today we're going to be taking you guys through a course overview, letting you know the exact process we take our clients through and how we take them from A to B. Okay, this little image down here, guys, is basically what most people's journey looks like, and this was my journey starting off as well. When I was younger, I had no idea what I was doing, spent so much time going one direction to the next direction, and not really seeing any results. It wasn't until I actually got a mentor myself that they basically explained the exact process for me to get lean, for me to get muscular, that I actually started to see the results. So definitely hats off to you guys today for reaching out, asking for help, and asking obviously help from someone that has done it before, time and time again, and that's obviously us at M Theory. So yeah, as you see here, guys, this is what most of us do. Every little loop around is like a new thing you've tried, and it's kind of derailed yourself, and you kind of went back and forward, and you just haven't had much luck. This is why it's so important to have a system. Okay, this system here, guys, is our M Theory transformation system. We've spent the last 9 years, almost 10 years now, coaching and basically building this process, building this system. It started off basically from myself, learning from someone that was a bodybuilder that competed, that was basically learning how to actually look at that sort of program, that sort of system that they had in place, but then actually apply it to the everyday person. You guys can remember as well, so for bodybuilders, for fitness models, even celebrities do this sort of system as well. They are the very best in the world at losing body fat, getting lean because it's their sport. What we've done here is we've taken that system, but we've made it actually available to the every person. Okay, this is exactly what we wanted to do, is to have those crazy results, but for the everyday person. This is our system, guys. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step process. You may not have to do every single process, every single step. It depends on your journey, it depends on your transformation. If you want to lose 40, 50 kilos, 60 kilos plus, usually that will be a 12-month transformation. So this is the whole 12 months with us if someone does want to lose 50 to 60 kilos. But for some people, they may only need to do level 1 and 2 or even 3. We've had a lot of clients finish our 6-week starter challenge over here and that as well, and be absolutely happy with just losing 6 kilos, 4 kilos, whatever obviously they're able to lose. Just take note, guys, we've had some clients lose 4 kilos, 3 kilos with the first 6 weeks, and we've had some clients lose crazy amounts, like for instance Kim that lost I think 12 kilos. Everyone's different. It depends on how coachable you are, depends on the weight that you've got to lose, depends on what sort of roadblocks that we have along the journey, and that's our job to obviously find out what they are so we can work through them with you. Okay, today, guys, I'm going to walk you through those step by step, our journey, our process. Okay, Ultra Reset, guys, as you guys can see, number 1 over here, that is our first level of nutrition. Okay, what Ultra Reset means, it's about changing habits. Okay, taking out bad habits and replacing them with successful habits that are going to get you lean. Okay, this is when we learn a lot of information just in terms of nutrition, in terms of the way that we should be obviously fueling our body to see those sorts of changes. A lot of the time there's science backed up behind it as well, so you guys kind of understand why you're eating this, why you're eating that, so you're not just blindly going obviously into nowhere, not knowing what's really going on. A big thing as well, guys, is we don't do meal plans. We do have a meal plan, obviously, on the actual portal as well. It's only to take recipes from. I don't like meal plans. The reason why is someone will usually go on a meal plan for like 3 to 4, maybe 6 weeks at most. And once they finish that period, they have no idea what to do after. So they find themselves definitely losing track, putting the weight back on. So we don't do meal plans, guys. We do livable lifestyle choices and changes. Okay, we change habits, we change rituals, because that's going to last forever. Okay, so Ultra Reset, guys, we change those habits at 6 weeks. We change and obviously start to really alter the foods that we're having, and just understand why we're having these foods. Okay, number 2, guys, is called Ultra Macro. Okay, so Ultra Macros, we start to really fine tune and teach you guys about macronutrient tracking. Okay, the difference between calorie tracking and macronutrient tracking. Macronutrient tracking can put muscle on and lose body fat at the same time. Okay, it is amazing how much more someone will change while actually tracking their macronutrients versus their calories. Okay, calories, you're going to lose weight, but you're going to lose muscle as well, and you're going to look completely different, obviously, with the macro tracking. So that is a 6-week process again, so 6 weeks on top of that to start to really learn, obviously that stage, learn that process of how to track your macros. You are going to get lean, you're still going to get very lean in stage 1 and stage 2. You guys will constantly be losing body fat as the process goes, especially if we've got 10, 20 kilos to lose. A lot of clients may even lose 20 kilos. For instance, Jess lost the 20 kilos in basically her second level, sorry. Ultra Build, guys, is level 3. So Ultra Build is basically building up a foundation, okay? A lot of people come to us and they're on, like, especially women, they come to us and they're on 500 calories a day, and this year is not enough, okay? A lot of them come to me and they're like, okay, what do I do now? How do I lose that bit more? Do I start to reduce it more? Do I start to train more? And that's not the answer at all, okay? The answer is to actually start to build up their foundation. So we build our girls up to 2,000 calories plus. We build our guys up to 3,000 calories plus, okay? Once you guys have that large foundation, you guys are getting leaner as well. Once you guys have the large foundation, we've now got a playing field to take from, okay? So we can then start a reduction period, okay? So Ultra Build is a 12-week phase for most. Some people can do it in 6 weeks, depends on the person, okay? Once they finish that foundation building process, they got more muscle than they ever have, they stacked on muscle, they're still losing body fat as well. We then move to Ultra Burn, okay? Ultra Burn is 4 weeks of consistency, okay? We have to get really fine-tuned with your macros so we can then get our body used to the certain levels so we can start to take it away, okay? Once your body is consistent here on that level, we can start to slowly reduce with our next level, which is level 5, Ultra Lean, okay? Ultra Lean is 8 weeks where we can start to take away your carbohydrates and your calories week after week after week, forcing your body into further reduction and further fat loss. Okay, this is a very successful method here. As these two methods here coming up, Ultra Lean and Ultra Shred, are exactly what bodybuilders do to get ready for stage. Obviously, fitness models do, as well as celebrities as well. If you're ever wondering how did Chris Pratt cut that weight for that movie? How does it look so good for Guardians of the Galaxy? This is exactly what he would have been doing. Okay. Level 6, guys, Ultra Shred, we start what's called carb cycling. So we have low carb days and high carb days. The reason why we have high carb days is we want to minimize muscle loss, okay? So you get to refeed your muscles, usually on the weekend as well, just so we're able to then kickstart that next bit of fat loss for the next week without the muscle loss, okay? This is here where you're going to lose, obviously you're going to lose a great deal within our shredding phase. This is when people get to the 10% body fat for the guys, and the girls get obviously into the teens. If they want to get that lean, that is. Just remember as well, this process here, guys, is basically getting someone ready for stage. You don't have to be competing, though, to be able to do this process. We've made it very much available to the everyday person, so anyone can do it and see the same sort of crazy, awesome results, okay? The last phase, guys, is called Ultra Reverse, okay? It's when we actually reverse diet you off of the low calories, okay? We have to build your foundation back up. That way you get to go out to breakfast with family, go out to dinner with friends, and not worry about putting on body fat, okay? If someone finishes, obviously their comp, finishes their cut and that as well, and they basically then go from a low calories at like 1,700 calories, which is a deficit, obviously a deficit for you guys that have the high foundation. Say they're like 1,600 calories, 1,500 calories, and they go back to, bam, 3,000 calories overnight, they're going to put fat on, okay? So our process of reverse dieting was we slowly get you back up to being able to eat obviously maximum food, so then you guys can actually enjoy your life lean, okay? I'm on right now 4,000 calories, so I've built my tolerance up to 4,000 calories. The great thing about that is when I need to cut, when I want to cut and get lean for, obviously for competing, or just for summer, I've got a large foundation to start to cut from. Crystal, for instance, as well, for her first show, we built her up to 3,000 calories. Ooh, voice break. 3,000 calories, guys. And that allowed her to cut down to 2,000 calories and still love her life, enjoy her food, and not feel like she was starving herself to get that lean, okay? This is very dangerous, especially for women as well, because a lot of women that are looking to compete, a lot of women that are looking to lose body fat, they push themselves down to like 600 calories, and they basically lose their menstrual cycle, they have a lot of hormonal issues, and it can lead to some really unhealthy future concerns, okay? We don't want to do that. We will never do that, okay? So health is number one, okay? So we're in this business. We're not going to do anything unhealthy to get you guys to lose weight. We're going to find the healthiest way possible. But yeah, this is our system, guys. Once again, you may not have to go through every level. Everyone's different. It depends on how much of a transformation that you guys want. It depends on what you're after, okay? And yes, you can pass the levels faster if you're what we call a highly coachable client, okay? A client that just goes and does does every stage, every step with very much with quickness, with ease, that client will move across the journey a lot faster than others in that as well. Okay, but it's not a race. We're going at our own pace. We're going obviously at our individual pace, and that is the way we're going to make that change and get that transformation. Okay, really looking forward to starting with you guys. Super excited. We're going to absolutely smash this. You guys are absolutely going to love it, and we're very excited to see you guys soon in the gym. Bye, guys. Bye.